ain't it? Got bombarded with work, got bombarded with stuff to keep myself floating because I'm trying to at least get good grades for my freshman year at least. It's been a little bit challenging, but I've managed to make it through. Now I'm on Christmas break for a week, so hopefully I'm gonna be working more on YouTube stuff. And if I don't, then don't be surprised because I'm lazy. And yeah, I'm lazy. That's one way to put it. So don't be expecting videos basically ever, really, for the next couple months, at least until after March, or at least after the first couple weeks of March. Actually, no, not really in March. Not really at all, because right now I'm in a stage production of Anything Goes at my high school, and I'm going to be performing first week of March there. It's going to be a lot of work building up until then, so I'm going to have zero free time to work on YouTube stuff until after I perform. And then a couple weeks later, I'm going off to Florida, to Disney World for a choir trip. So I have a very packed March. So if I have any time, maybe like in the middle of the month, I might try to do stuff. But who on earth knows? Maybe I'll have like a bio test or something. I'm gonna need to like study for or something. I don't know. My teacher always seems to sneak those in, like a quiz a week and like a test every month or two. It's ridiculous. But I'm not failing, so that's decent. But Christmas. Let's talk about Christmas. Something that's merry and jolly and happy instead of something that's a little bit stressful sometimes, like high school is. But yeah, Christmas was great. I had an earlier Christmas visit, like second week of December, with some extended family. And on Christmas Eve, I went to my aunt and uncle's house, and I saw that's on my mom's side of the family. And then Christmas Day, I went over to my grandparents' house. It's a yearly tradition. It's what I do every year. Made out like a bandit with some good stuff. I don't think I've ever stopped to build a Lego set in like a year. And then I asked specifically for 3, and I got those 3, and they were some Han Solo and Carbonite new Star Wars set from this new line, which I thought was pretty cool. Spider-Man tanker truck set from Civil War, and then this one Scarecrow Sea Superheroes line, which I thought was pretty cool, and I like the figures, specifically Blue Beetle and Killer Moth and Scarecrow and all them. So yeah, it's pretty nice. I built them all. Today I'm recording this December 26th, day after Christmas. So yeah, I built one of them on Christmas Day and night, and then I built the last one, the Scarecrow one, today. I was just lazy. I didn't want to build the big one. I wanted to save that one for later. And then also for Christmas, I got 2 big Walking Dead bust figures. They're like 7 inches, I'm pretty sure, of Rick and Michonne. Michonne! I ship it. I also got a Glenn pop, which was Glenn. My God, he was my favorite character until I saw his head get bashed in by who is now my favorite character, Negan. Yeah, that's ironic. Yeah, other pops and stuff. Like I got one of David Bowie's character in Labyrinth. I got a Fitbit. It's pretty cool. This guy, the Alta, basically you just you turn it towards your turns your wrist towards your face, and you just see the time pop up in the day, and the day of the week, and the specifically day of the month. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. It's trying to force me to get up and walk around a little bit at certain points in the day, which is a little annoying, but it's cool. I like it. What else am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting other stuff. Oh, I got a binder and some sleeves for my Pokemon cards, which I desperately needed because I just had them in piles, which is no way to treat my Pokemon cards. Sorry, I should never get that close. That was really awkward. Yeah. That's basically it for Christmas, but it was a good Christmas. I liked that Christmas. But I have a lot of other stuff to talk about besides Christmas. Like, for example, Walking Dead. That was insane. Although I saw it coming from a mile away, because as soon as I saw Spencer's dumb face saying he was going to go talk to Negan, I was like, he's dead, and I'm not going to feel bad for him. And when Negan said the whole "you got no guts" thing and just stabbed him and like let out all the guts, I honestly smiled because A, that's an awesome pun line from Negan that was amazing and right out of the comic, and B, Spencer, I didn't like him. I really didn't like. I never liked him. He was just especially this season. He was being really stupid and dumb with decisions. And when that Gabriel line, when he had the conversation with Gabriel in the car, that was one of the scenes that made me like Gabriel now because he was dissing on Spencer, which kind of like shows you how much I dislike him. So yeah, he got gutted. That I didn't feel bad for him. Then Olivia got shot in the face. Whoa. Okay, Olivia's dead. I didn't think they'd kill her off. I don't think they'd have the balls to, but they did. Especially since she's a newer character, and she really didn't do anything wrong to deserve that, to deserve getting shot in the face randomly. But yeah, that happened too. That was pretty insane. I felt bad for her. I felt bad about that one. Other Walking Dead stuff. All Out War, second half of the season. I'm really excited because seeing the concept of Ezekiel and Maggie and Rick all teaming up with all three communities really excites me. I'm really excited to see what they do with that. Although we're probably just going to see a lot of March to War for this portion of the show, and then we'll see more All Out War next year with Season 8, which would suck if we have to wait that long to see something happen with Negan. But it's probably what they're going to do. I think they're going to have all of Season 8 be All Out War, and then Season 9 to start Whisperer stuff. The guy with the boot. There's a lot of fan theories saying that he's one of the Whisperers, or he's like the guy who had the houseboat. He isn't dead. Oh, no, he isn't dead, and now he's off to Alexandria. Something tells me he's not a Whisperer, because it's way too early on for them to get started with that stuff, unless they're going to somehow intertwine Whisperers with them beating the Saviors, which would be really weird. Yeah, the Whisperers in the comics, they're really creepy people. Like, they tore the skin off of zombies' heads and like turn them into masks and wore them, and like they try to blend in. That's a scary concept for a world like this. Like you're off there, like you're not focusing on the zombies anymore. Like you've seen them for like 2 years. You're not gonna worry about them, and then you just talk about stuff when they're nearby. You're not even thinking that someone could be in there. You don't even notice someone who's probably an enemy against you. And that's scary. That's a really cool concept that they could go for. And also, the whole Whisperer thing brings up some really cool story for Carl, which they probably won't wind up doing because Chandler Riggs got accepted to college. Whatever. He's going to college, so they're probably going to either cut him out of the show, kill him off, or just have him be there for a small portion, for a huge portion of the show for a while now, actually. It might be like that until the end of the show. That would suck. Because I think they're still going for a 12-season run. And if he's going to college for 4 years, maybe even longer, he might just have a minimal role for the rest of the show. So I think it would be more effective to just kill him off and have something happen there. To just have him be there and not live out all of his big comic storylines like he has in the comics. Like, all the stuff that he has where, like, after... God, I cannot remember for the life of me the name of, I feel stupid right now. I feel really stupid. Carol's daughter, Sophia, that's it. Carol's daughter, Sophia, is Carl's girlfriend in the comics. That's why they brought in Enid to the show, because they'd already killed off Sophia in a big gutsy move. And some jerk decided to walk up behind Sophia and hit her over the head with a brick, and then Carl almost beat them to death with a shovel, which was, honestly, if we saw that in live action, I would be really happy, because that sounds like a really awesome scene. And then the parents of these two kids are like yelling at them, like, "Hey, you're letting this maniac like beat people up. Like, if you stand by him, you're a traitor to the hilltop." Maggie's the leader at this point, and Gregory's like not in power anymore, like really not at all. So she's forced to like put Carl in a little prison, be processed and stuff. And these parents, I feel like if they put them on the show, the fan response would be so outrageous that they would have to like kill them off right away. Just like they're yelling at Carl for beating a beating jerks over the head with a shovel. I mean, he did go a little far. He almost killed him, but still, like, come on. Like, it's extremely upsetting, the whole thing. And then it's brought into the Whisperers because a young girl who's a member of the Whisperers, who implies that they raped her, jeez, is in a cell with Carl at the Hilltop. And, like, he bonds with her, even though he's with Sophia. He's, like, he's, like, attracted to her and stuff like that. Yeah. That's an interesting, like, it's like a love triangle thing. But I never thought I'd see in The Walking Dead again after the whole Shane thing blew up in everyone's faces. I think that would be a really bizarre thing to go for again twice in a show like this. I think none of the viewers would be expecting that. Comic book readers would be, but I think that'd be an interesting thing to focus on. Bizarre thing, but an interesting thing nonetheless. What else am I thinking of? Yeah, I mean, if they cut all that out from the show, that'd be a real shame, because it's a cool story. It has cool potential, and people are comparing him to start to slowly become Negan, after they capture Negan in the comics. Like, they take him as prisoner. He tries to become one of them. Like, he cuts the head off of one Whisperer and, like, brings it back to Rick. Jeez, it's sick. But now we have no sick Negan, so we're going to need another sick Negan, so we're getting Carl in the comics, at least. They might change it to be someone else in the show if Chandler Riggs really is going off to college and he's not going to focus on the show anymore. That'd be a real shame. Yeah, that'd be cool. I would really enjoy that whole concept. I'd really like to see them adapt that. They probably won't, but it would be cool nonetheless. Other stuff I'm trying to think of. Rogue One. Loved it so much. It was cool. I liked it. Vader was really cool. He was, like, really awesome. Like, I didn't expect to see Vader do something like that in a show and in a movie like this. And the guts they had to kill off everybody at the end of the movie was crazy. Like, I never thought I'd see a Disney movie where all of the lead characters die brutal deaths in a war. That's just, like, one of the top 3 things you don't think you're going to see in your lifetime. But there it was, right on the screen. They're like, yeah, deal with it. We killed off some characters. So what? God, I sound like a 20-year-old stoner right now. It's because I'm rambling, because it's day after Christmas, and I spent the whole day lying down on a couch, binge-watching YouTube videos. I have no life during the Christmas breaks. Trying to think of what to talk about, because I haven't done a video like this in literally months. It's been 2 months since I did a video saying that I was going to be putting up a new podcast soon. That literally went nowhere. Did absolutely nothing. But yeah, coolness. Yeah, you know what? This channel, I'm going to start doing certain things. I'm going to start making some changes soon enough, because in my school, I took digital classes and I learned Adobe programs. Like, I learned Illustrator and Photoshop, and I'm skilled in those, and I'm trying to teach myself how to use Premiere Pro so I can use a new editing software. I have it all installed on my desktop right here, which I'm recording this on. So I'm thinking I'm going to start doing a lot more audio stuff instead of visual stuff. And if I do some more, like, visual stuff, I'm thinking it would be more like short films that I have big ideas for that I'm really excited for. Other than that, I don't think I'll ever really do a visual, like, video where we're sitting down on the couch, just, like, looking at the camera, talking about a movie. I think I'm just going to be doing more, like, audio stuff, because I feel more comfortable doing this. It's more interesting to me, more of a challenge, and I get to use more of the cool software I learned how to use. So, yeah, big change is coming, and I'm going to stop using my name. I'm not going to even say it in here, because at this point, it's not going to really even matter. I'm going to change my thumbnail, change my user profile picture to a Photoshopped image, because I've realized how friggin' easy it is for someone to, like, look up my name on the internet and just immediately find out exactly where I live. Scares the Jesus out of me. So I'm going to change my whole channel, completely pivot it in a different direction. It's gonna be more parody. It's gonna be more like me using deprecating humor, some self-deprecating humor. I hope at least, because my user profile image really isn't gonna be serious. It's gonna be like a footage of koala bear face on something. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm gonna start doing more videos that are just me sitting and talking about something. I'm hopefully gonna start taking more notes, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Whatever. I'm gonna keep on going for like 4 more minutes, and then call this video 20-minute ramblings with Aidan Callari, episode 3 of Inside the Mind of Aidan Callari. Watch this. Oh jeez. on the voice recording thing, Audacity I have right here, just to see this huge blotch, like it expanded, like you can see how close I was to the camera, to the mic, I mean. And that's really funny. Just from being huge to being nothing. Yeah, and I think I'm gonna start talking more about like stuff that isn't TV shows and movies and stuff like that. I think I'll start talking a little bit more about the outside world, or like the YouTube landscape and stuff like that. Just because it's interesting to me, and stuff I talk about on a regular basis without using it as a part of a platform. So I think I'll start trying to like express myself more that way than I do with like my opinions on a movie or a TV show or a video game. I think I'll start doing it more on like real world issues. Oh jeez, I know that the internet is very, very divisive. I would like to start putting a foot down with my beliefs and stuff like that, and we'll see what happens. I think the big changes I'm making visually to my channel are going to be enough for a little bit, and then I'm going to start moving more into actual content changing in terms of like what I talk about. But as for right now, I'm sticking to the regular format. I was planning on starting to make videos on a weekly basis with like certain TV shows, like running down, explaining stuff about shows, but that did not pan out because I have zero free time. Literally, as soon as school ends for me at 2:45, I have 15 minutes just to chill until I have 2 full hours of play practice, and then I just have teachers who give tons of homework. Like I had two quizzes on the day before break. Can you believe this? Yeah, two quizzes that day. I have zero free time even when I'm about to go on break. Like seriously, on break at least I have no work, thank God. So I can just chill. I can try to focus on my YouTube channel and like I don't know, just buying random stuff and having fun. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this break because hopefully I can start doing more stuff for my channel. And I guarantee I will not have a regular schedule at least until late spring. I'll try to maybe make like a video a week and see how that pans out at that point. But that's not going to be for a while. Not until like late spring, not until like maybe May or June. Definitely during the summer I'm going to be working more on videos. That I'm going to try really hard to do. But yeah, maybe I'll be like one of those channels with just like a huge burst of videos during the summer, and like maybe a couple during the other seasons, maybe a little bit during Christmas break too, which is what I'm trying to do right now. Yeah. So I think I'm going to start to cut off in a couple minutes, but first off, trailer breakdown. Talking about random trailers. Spider-Man Homecoming. Cool. Guardians of the Galaxy. Cool. Logan looks friggin' awesome. Justice League looks cool. Wonder Woman, love it. Alien Covenant looks creepy and freaky. Trying to think of what on earth else I can think of. Fate of the Furious. I haven't seen any of the movies, but it honestly doesn't look very good. Power Rangers looks awful. And there we go. That's my cue to start to cut. So, happy holidays, everybody. And I will see you in the next video.